This is Spoken by Elswith, a Femdom Hypnosis podcast, Season 4. Welcome to Episode 3. This one is about using rewards in erotic hypnosis. Later on, you'll find out what the reward is for today. So let's talk a little bit about rewards. Now, not everybody has their same idea. Just like the word mistress, right? To some, a man's mistress is his plaything, the person on the side, the one that is, always happy, always interested, and always ready to please, right? That is not what we're doing here. Instead, it's, as your mistress, especially with the Femdom hypnosis, it's a bit like, to borrow from a very popular show, it's a bit like being the dungeon master, right? It's drawing on all these ideas in my head, these fantasies that I want you to play with me, and turning them into something. Now, the brilliant thing of how you and I interact is that we can play with all the different types of mistress and sub. You can have the gentle femdom, right? And I do that quite a bit for you. I give you good things that make you even better. The stern mistress, almost like the stern governess, keeping you in line. Plenty of spankings, maybe a caning in there as well. Or one of those heavy wooden paddles, the ones that thud when they hit. I do love that. I really love a thuddy toy. What else is there? Empress, right? Or queen. I hear that honorific a lot, and I'm not going to argue against it. Who is demanding, like, constant, consistent, perfect service. Maybe even one who has some staff, a silly sissy maid or two. And of course, goddess, the one who is being worshipped, served. Whole range, this whole wheel that we can spin and choose from. And throughout, there's the training, right? It's important that you know what I expect from you. And just like any good training, you can't just have punishments. You also need rewards. And for me, this is generally done by working some of those triggers into the conversation. Whether it's through a session, or the podcast, or maybe a note written back to you. These triggers are powerful ways to keep us intertwined and to keep you going down the right path. So your task for today is to go download one of these rewards. In Season 3, I gave you a word. And now let's practice some of that gentle femdom. It's towards the end of season 3. And now let's cue the governess. But I'm not telling you exactly which episode because you should have been paying attention. Now, if you did pay attention, go use that word as the code. Do not procrastinate. The code, it's only good for this month. And if you were my silly willy, or if you just found me, you can go back and see. It is on the website. So, go download your reward. The reward trigger word. This particular one, for people who've been with me for a while, you likely have the old version, but you are definitely going to want the newer one. Be sure to listen to it a few times before the next podcast. And your permissive circumstance for today? Oh, are you clever enough to guess this one? If you remembered the word from season 3, you have my permission. Now, if you've just found me and you haven't even listened to season 3 and you want to complain that that's unfair, I wouldn't bother. Bye for now.